My husband threw a fit and is now at his mum's after I refused to cook for 5 of his friends on 5 minutes' notice.
Are we still in like the 1920s?
We're getting there.
Don't say that.
See, this is the thing that people don't get. Well, the men in particular who want this don't get. It's like, if you want a 50s housewife, like that was back when men just ran off with a second family 3 states away, or just all of a sudden had an oncoming heart attack and you didn't see it coming. And you ate all of the food we put in front of you without question, not knowing what any of the chemicals under the sink do, and you don't know what arsenic tastes like. So just be aware of that, okay? My husband threw a fit and is now at his mum's after I refused to cook for his friends on 10 minutes' notice. I've been married to my husband, James, for 2 years. He comes from a family where the women are expected to drop everything to serve the men. His mother is the type of person who will have a 4-course meal on the table the moment a guest knocks on the door, even if she wasn't expecting them. I, on the other hand, work a high-stress corporate job. I work 50 hours a week, and by the time I get home, I'm mentally and physically exhausted. James also works, but his job is much more flexible, and he usually beats me home by an hour. Yesterday was a particularly brutal Tuesday. I had back-to-back meetings, a looming deadline, and I didn't even have time to eat lunch. I finally walked through the front door at 6:30 p.m., kicked off my heels, and changed into my oversized sweatpants. I was looking forward to eating a bowl of cereal and falling asleep by 9.
Oh, she's my lady.
Mood. Just as I was pouring my milk, James called me. Hey, he said, sounding way too energetic. Change of plans. I'm heading home now. I've got 5 guys from the gym with me. No, the fuck you don't. We're starving. Can you whip up these loaded nachos and maybe some sliders? We'll be there in 10 minutes. I froze, spoon halfway to my mouth. Has he never cooked a meal before ever
I don't
in
know.
his life?
I would say,
Because even
fuck
just
off, you
me
can just have
getting the
cereal.
ingredients out is going to take 10 minutes. You can't make nachos and sliders in 10, well, maybe nachos on their own if the oven is preheated. But it's, my dude.
don't cook, wouldn't know.
No, why? He asked. The guys wanted to watch the game and I told them my wife is the best cook in the world. They're excited. I felt a surge of pure annoyance. James, I've just walked in the door. I'm exhausted. I'm literally eating cereal for dinner. I'm not cooking for 6 grown men. If they're hungry, pick up some pizzas on the way or stop at a drive-thru. The tone of the conversation changed instantly. Pizza, that's so impersonal. I already told them you'd make something. It only makes me look bad if we order out. It'll take you 30 minutes to throw something together. Can't you just gave her 10? The answer's no, James. I'm not a catering service. If you want them to have home-cooked food, you should have asked me this morning or cook it yourself. He groaned, said whatever, and hung up. 10 minutes later, the front door bursts open. James walks in with 5 guys trailing behind him. Oh my God. It better be the food 5 guys. They all looked at me sitting on the couch in my pajamas, bowl of Cheerios, and the vibe immediately became awkward. Said a polite hello, but didn't get up. James pulled me into the kitchen and hissed, "Are you serious right now? You're really just going to sit there and make me look like I can't provide for my guests? They're expecting food. Then give them the cereal boxes, James. Yes. I told you on the phone I wasn't doing this. You chose to bring them here anyway." He started raising his voice, saying I was lazy and unsupportive. He told me that his mother would never dream of treating his father this way and that I was embarrassing him in front of his friends. He then did something I've only seen toddlers do. He slammed his hand on the counter, stomped his foot, and yelled, "Fine, since I can't get a decent meal in my own house, I'll go somewhere where people actually care about me." He walked back into the living room, told his friends, "Sorry guys, my wife isn't feeling up to being a hostess tonight," and they all shuffled out looking incredibly uncomfortable. About an hour later, I get a call from his mother. She didn't even say hello. She just started lecturing me on the duties of the wife and how a man's home should be his sanctuary. She told me James arrived at her house in tears, which I find hard to believe, but okay, that she was currently frying up chicken for him and his friends. She ended the call by saying, "If you can't take care of my son, I will." James hasn't come home. Good, you're not fucking done yet.
Nah.
He texted me saying he's staying in his old childhood bedroom until I learn how to respect him. I'm honestly baffled. I feel like I'm being gaslit into thinking I'm a villain for not wanting to cook a surprise banquet after a 10-hour workday. My sister said I should have just made the food to keep the peace.
Fuck off.
Was it okay for what I did?
Yes, he's a fucking cunt.
Yes, you are an asshole. You should have put arsenic in the sliders.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Which I believe does happen. Does it make it funny?
Yes. fucking angry, Lisa.
That's the whole point. I can't listen to this pair talk about that. It's really hard for me to get angry. Cunt, I am ropeable 24/7. I am raging in my dreams. I wake up in a sweat. Everything and everyone pisses. Like, who the fuck left this grass outside? I do not understand how people can exist in the world that we exist in and not be just outrageous. Like, I'm just currently I'm imbued by rage just all day, every fucking day. I don't get how people can just be like, yeah, this is fine.
Do you not want to feel like that? Or you're happy to sit in?
I consider this to be far more productive because that's what pushes me to change shit.
Yeah.
Or at least like,
Fucking hell.
I'm the type that's out there running in booty shorts with giant headphones on at night, just wishing a motherfucker would so I can work some shit out.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't need therapy. I just need someone to swing first, man.
You're so from Toronto. So from fucking Toronto.
Ugh.
Also, I feel like Lisa is a better guest on this show than I am.
To be fair, you did the right thing in not being with men, right?
I did, right?
Like you
totally did.
made the appropriate call. You are making the right life decisions. The heteros are not okay.
No.
Like I was
Clearly, I'm seeing.
I was talking to the other day. I had to wipe her entire fucking episode. I'm like, I can't post this. I'm like, and she's
Can I
like,
see
no.
Oh.
She's like, you need to delete that. I could get fired. I'm like, I'm fucking aware. It's gone already. I don't want that shit on my phone. But she was talking about how in a previous relationship, she was the man. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? What do you mean that when the house is messy, it doesn't get cleaned? And that when people are hungry, you don't feed them? And when the kids need something, you just do it? And when the mortgage needs to be paid, you're not just going out and getting money for it? Why are all of the adult things not all of the adult's responsibility? It does not make sense. If I'm up doing something, Ben is immediately body doubling. He's like, oh, there's shit to be done. Let's fucking go. Like,
Same with Desi.
there will never come a time. Well, yes, but it's more surprising because he's a man.
He's a man. That's true.
But at the very least, he's got a core programming in there because he's been raised by lesbians. Like, I come first. He's got a Subaru. Like, he's 3 quarters of the way there. Like,
He is. Fuck,
he is
that's
the lesbian.
amazing.
He is the lesbian. He's not the race. But core programming of if someone else in the house is doing stuff, that must mean there's stuff
Stuff to be done.
And therefore, I have stuff to be doing.
Yeah, rather than
And
just sitting.
too many adult men just don't have that.
Because they've